takeaways and feedback. So what is UX? UX in short is user experience. User experience encompasses all aspects of user experience interaction within a company, its services, and its products. So for example, I bet some of you have a favorite mug at home. You might love that mug because of the way it feels, it fits your hand, it keeps your drink warm, the color of the mug, things like that. So this is all the user experience of your mug. There are many different areas of UX and fields closely related to UX, such as user research, interaction design, product design, service design, and UI design. These fields can be part of UX design, but they're not the same as UX design. So why is UX design important? It's very important to your users or customers that they have a good experience with your business or product. Products need to be firstly usable, useful, findable, credible, desirable, accessible, and valuable. Considering the user experience when designing a product or service or even a website is very important. If users do not have a good experience, they'll likely turn away and find a different product, service, or website that does give them a good experience. An example of bad UX are these doors that you see on the left. The handles make it look like you should pull open the door, but actually you need to push it, and they had to put signs above to show users what they should do. Really, when a door should be pretty straightforward on how to use it. So is UI and UX the same? You may have heard the term UI before, and since the abbreviation is so similar, oftentimes people get UI and UX confused. However, they're not the same and they should not be used interchangeably. In case you don't know, UI stands for user interface. So this is all about designing interfaces. An interface is like the graphical layout of an application, how your website is laid out, how your app is laid out, stuff like that. An UI designer may design things like buttons, images, screen layouts, and transitions between screens. Having a nice looking interface on an app or website is great because it can improve user experience of the interface. However, even if the interface looks nice, it may not be helpful to or useful to your users. That's why UX is so important. So we have an example here. This is a website that we have found. I don't think it's sharing the one with the website on it.
Wait, hold on. Can you see it now?
Are you on the slides or the website one?
The website.
Yep, there you go. I can see it now. So this website, as you can see, it's very interesting looking, modern, an interesting UI, but not quite sure what to do or what the website is or what value they give. So they have the navigation on the left, but it's pretty non-intuitive of what it does, how you should open it. And then as you're scrolling, you have to do a lot of scrolling to be able to figure out kind of what they offer, and not quite sure what value they give and why you would necessarily be interested in this company. So they have interesting UI, but not necessarily great UX. So how can business owners like yourself use UX? Now we've come to the part of the presentation that you may have been waiting for. How can you as a designer, as a business owner, use UX design? So first of all, you can use user research to improve your business. Doing research on your users or your target audience can help you make your product or service better fit for their needs. Probably the best way to do this is to talk to users directly, ask them about their needs and their challenges with your product or service. Hearing their pain points can provide you with some great insights on how to improve your business or website. Secondly, you can use UX to increase your SEO. You may remember if you're there in our September clinic, we talked about SEO, also known as search engine optimization. Using UX design for your website can actually boost your rankings on search engines like Google. For example, if your customers have a great experience on your website, or with your business, they'll likely stick around on the website longer than if they have a bad experience. Google notices these trends of people staying on your websites longer, and this can boost your ranking on Google. Thirdly, you can use user testing to improve your business, evaluate your product or website by testing with users, ask questions as they go through your website. At the end of the presentation, we'll be going through a little mock user testing session with all of you, so you can kind of see what you can do with your own customers. And lastly, you can create a memorable experience for your users, set your business apart and keep your customers happy by solving their needs seamlessly. Customers who enjoy your experience your company gives will keep coming back and refer others so your business can grow. So how do we use UX at Digital Consultants? Here we use UX to help make our clients' websites better and their whole marketing experience. We define the problem that our clients' businesses solve. Secondly, we create go-to-market plans and map out the user journey to make sure it's going to be a seamless experience. Third, we create a story brand and find empathy for our users through creating that narrative of how they feel with your business. And then we create a website that's easy to navigate and use and clearly portrays the value that your company gives. And then we continuously tweak, looking at the analytics of your website and social media to be able to improve them and continuously improving them over time. So key takeaways, things to take away from all the information that we presented to you here. Remember, first and foremostly, and most importantly, to think about your users. This is the most important because users are the framework of your business. Talk to your users to improve your website or business based on their feedback, make changes. And also UX is not the same as UI. So as you saw, making things pretty does not necessarily make the website effective or usable for the people visiting it. And then user experience design will improve your business and how people view your product or service. So I'm going to pass it over to Ruben. He's going to take us through a little exercise.
All right, so we will now give you a look at a website, and there will be a couple questions after. So if you take a look at my screen, I will just quickly scroll through the website and then just think about some general things that stand out to you. I'll ask you some questions after. So that's maybe the first few elements of the website. So feel free to unmute your mics, but what was the first thing that caught your guys' eye?
And if you don't feel comfortable talking, feel free to put it in the chat as well.
The bright blue buttons, right?
Are you talking about just the layout or just the text?
Anything that caught your attention.
Okay, so the thing that caught my attention is they don't really talk about what the problem is. So it's just about the solution. That's what I could see.
Okay. Everything is easy to read and see from Mickey. Nice. All right. So based off of what you've seen, can you tell me what the website's about?
It's about solving how to take credit and debit cards for small business.
Right. Payment processing. And who do you think this website is designed for?
Businesses.
What kind of businesses?
Small businesses like someone who sells flowers by the roadside, or a small bakery, or not a Walmart or something like that, just a smaller mom and pop business, or a plumber, electrician, contractor, someone's out in the field, you know, they need to take a credit card while they're standing in the field or something.
Yeah, spot on. And lastly, what action would you take next? So you go on this website, you know, as one of those business owners, where would you go on this website?
I don't know. They have a buy now, but I'd like to probably have a, like, talk to a customer, you know, talk to us about your needs or something type of button. You know, at least it's the way it's showing on the screen right now. I can't scroll it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
can just do a quick, I'd click the products at the top or hit shop now. Yeah. So here
I
would,
mean, if I were a contractor and I'm out, you know, 10 miles away from, you know, the city, I want to know whether I can stand in the field and take a credit card payment. You know, I wanna-
right. So even looking from this homepage here, you're likely to click one of the payment devices, and then it would give you more information on what it's like. You know, you have specs as well over here. I'm not sure if anybody noticed that, and gives you all the materials in the box. So all of this stuff, even from this small part of the website that you see, is part of, you know, a good user experience. It gives you kind of clear direction on where the, you know, the brand wants you to go on their website. Unlike Evo Capital, there really wasn't much direction or clarity on what they're trying to provide for the user. Whereas here they make it clear, you know, it's a shop and they want to sell you a product. And, you know, you have other areas to learn more about it. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Christina?
So yeah, this is definitely something that, like what you've seen here and what we did with you, to be able to find people who are interested or your own customers and be able to take them through your website and kind of ask them these questions. And if they align with your business and what you offer, that's great. You're on the right track. And if they say something that maybe is a little bit of a red flag, or, you know, that doesn't align with my business, kind of rethinking how you portray yourself on your business and be able to like be in iterative phases and continuing to change your website is all about user experience.
So thank you again for coming to our presentation. The next clinic will be happening next Friday, the first Friday of December. It'll be about creating a story brand for your business. As you've seen, improving your UX can be done by improving your online messaging. And this is where creating a story brand can come in handy. So make sure you attend our next clinic. We will now open up the floor for any questions relating to UX or about digital marketing in general. Afterwards, if you would like, we can also take a look at your websites and give you feedback.